I've been saying since the Leah Thomas thing came out last year, I was like, we need to be doing this story. We need to be doing this story. We need to do the story. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. So listen, at some point, what I've really had to learn is to pick and choose my battles. Obviously, I've picked some big ones, okay? But there's others where journalistically, we are what we are. And there's certain things that I know that we're not going to report or maybe report the way that I would want, which I both sides. Like, I think that that's crucial. I don't care what the topic. I don't care if it's just post-game.
You know what's so crazy about that? Because like you, most of the people over there, as far as, and as you know, I only like skim past ESPN on my way to like Bravo. But most of the guys over, it's like these big guys who are athletes in the NFL or the NBA. They know damn well that men should not be participating in women's sports. They know it. They've got to be on our side.
Of course they know. And especially because so many of them have children, have daughters who are in those arenas, on those courts, on those fields. And I know damn well, and I'm not going to name names, but they know who they are. There's no way they would allow their daughters to be on a field with boys, especially as you get older, as you're a teenager. Are you kidding me? And everyone knows it. But that's kind of the part that does make me rage a little bit, because again, all of these women who you played the clip earlier and standing up for women and like the ESPNW stuff, all of it, all these women who are pushing us, but then are silent with this issue. This isn't even controversial. This is stupid that it's even a topic with trans biological men trying to play sports with women. You talk about science. Gosh, I've gotten so sick of that science word over the last couple of years with the pandemic, and now we're going to ignore it. I'm done. Like it is a load of crap. And honestly, I don't even talk about it as much now because it's just comical to me. And to anyone who asks and goes on and on about it, I'm like, listen, if this were going both ways, we have a conversation. The fact that it's only going one way is proof. There are no women trying to go play in the NBA or the NFL or college football, aside from a kicker here or there, which is beautiful to see. That's a different position. Football players joke around and are like, okay, there's football players and then there's kickers. And you know what? I love seeing women out there doing that. That is different from lacrosse, from anything. And you know what? Let's continue to celebrate us, not go backwards, which is exactly what we're doing. I don't know why the entire media course, sports media, is silent about this. And I knew exactly. Sports media, I think, has a special obligation. It's one thing for, me as a news anchor to speak out, but it's the sports anchors. I've seen you and Sam Ponder over at ESPN on Twitter speaking out for women. And that's all I've seen. I haven't seen any of these other folks at ESPN say any. It's like, this is your lane. And I respect Joe Rogan for saying, because he's MMA, like he's big into the fighting world. And he's been saying, now you're in my lane. Like, now that you want a dude to come over and like fight against women or whatever, now you're in my lane and I'm going to speak out about it. That's how the ESPN anchors should see this too. The fact that they're all silent disgusts me, especially because of how vocal they were about, let's say, the overturning of Roe versus Wade, right? And women's rights. And there were people on our airwaves talking about that. This isn't even controversial. This is science. And from
and it's sports. Abortion is not sports.
Thank you. That's what I mean. Like, there's just so much that doesn't make sense. Again, I'll say this. I began speaking out about the trans thing probably, on Twitter, social media with the Riley Gaines thing. And I've become friends with Riley. And what a special, strong, brilliant young woman. Like, wow. Right. Yes. I mean, yes. What is she, 23, 24? Hello, me at 23, yes. 24. No, we can never be able to do it. But I knew that when I did it the first time, I knew that it was going to get ugly. But I was willing to die on that hill. I mean, hell, I'd already been canceled 64 times. It's fine. Right. Right. Because it matters. My girls are older now. They're not playing competitive sports in high school or college. But I have a 13-year-old niece who's in softball and volleyball. And you know all about volleyball and the stuff that's gone quite public about it. I am not, she's in Baltimore. I will walk my butt down there and go into school board meetings or whatever it is, all the travel teams and coaches, and if that is ever an issue, and more importantly, her parents will. But I feel obligated with my platform, whatever that looks like right now, but as a sportscaster for 28 years, to talk about this openly and stop ignoring it. So I knew it would be controversial. Sam and I have been friends for years. We talked before she decided to go public with it a couple months later too. And she's brilliant, by the way. You would love her. And she's so
been
strong.
great.
She's incredible. She's literally brilliant and passionate and a strong woman of faith, and just she's incredible. And we're sad. We're like, where is everybody? All these women that are supposed to be so supportive of other women in this case.
Yes. Where's the cavalry?
Where are they? Yeah. Where are they? The only thing I'll say is I understand why people listen. I am like a poster child for why people stay silent. And I get that fear, but this is the one issue, one of very few, I guess, that are relevant today, that I feel like if we came together as women, just in the media, just sports broadcasters, female, this would go away. Like we are giving away our power with it. And to me, I'm like, we are going to regret this. All I know is I'm trying and Sam's trying, and a couple
You'll
of
be able to say you did your part. You will. And these others won't. It's shameful.
You have a daughter?
No, so my daughter's 12. If she shows up at a soccer game and there is a boy on the other team, we're out of there. There's zero chance I will let her play. I don't care who I offend. I mean, I think I've made that clear. But there's no way. And I recommend other parents do the same thing because your kid actually could get hurt. By the way, my star producers, they did cut the ESPN anchors Elle Duncan and Malika Andrews talking about Roe versus Wade. Here it is.
Literally any content with a girl in it, girl dad. But strip girls of their constitutional rights, silence.
The Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, declaring that the constitutional right to abortion, upheld for nearly a half century, no longer exists. In less than 24 hours, we celebrated equal rights for women, and now we react to women's reproductive rights being taken away.
Oh my God, she's holding back tears. Where's her tearful diatribe for my daughter and the daughters of America right now who are getting hurt when playing against biological boys? Why are they crying about abortion on the set at ESPN, Sage?
I don't know. Right. But I mean it. I feel like if we only came together on this, we could end it. We are so powerful when we want to be, and we're choosing the wrong time to be silent.
No, instead we see this person, who is it? Andre, Andre, 40-year-old biological male, who just, you gotta laugh because it's comical, who just won in Canada the women's, it's called the Western Canadian Championship, where he lifted 400 pounds more than the actual woman who came in second, who's secretly the champion, because this is a man who won the women's event. So they won, look at this. This is a 400-pound addition to what any woman out there was able to do. Why? Because it's a man. It's a biological man. And you'll be super thrilled to learn that Andre set a new Canadian women's national record. They're giving this guy the women's record. Look at the mirror. Do you see those dark spots? Well, they're not going to go away on their own, folks, sadly. Introducing the Dark Spot Corrector from Genucel, perfect for summer. The Dark Spot Corrector, with not one but 3 cutting-edge ingredients, goes to work fast to target sunspots, dark spots, liver spots, even old discoloration, both on your face and hands. Enjoy your summer sun, beach, and barbecues without embarrassing spots. With Genucel, you'll see the results or your money back, no questions asked. Go to Genucel.com right now, get your dark spot corrector with the new Genucel Most Popular package, and say goodbye to those pesky spots tomorrow. And if you're not blown away with the results, get 100% of your money back, no questions asked. Visit Genucel.com/MK60 right now for these amazing summer essentials and save over 70% off Genucel's Most Popular package. Don't wait. Order Genucel's Most Popular package now, get free shipping, free returns, and the best luxury skincare you've ever used. All at 70% off genucel.com/MK60. GENUCEL.com/MK60. All orders include a mystery luxury gift while supplies last. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.